Hello, welcome back. So I played that game a little more, and to be honest, it seems like it's almost impossible to do the vampire dungeons as a mage at this level, so I just head back to Osbrook. I've been trying for a few times, but it's just not working. The enemies are kind of designed to be anti-magic or anti-mage. They're also harder to kill than the normal enemies from the Undead or from the other dungeons, so yeah. We're going back to Osbrook to that tail behind our legs. You can also try to get more companions, but Alda is very far away, to be honest. Leaf might be an idea, or the guy in Osbrook, I don't know. Not the guy in Osbrook, the guy in Breen. So there's one near Breen, there was one in Breen, and there's one in the mountains to the west. Yeah. Not much I can do, to be honest. Let's do some tier 1 dungeons or exploration. I guess this is what the game is lacking the content. Normally at this stage of the game you should be doing the caves and the mines that have also one skull, but since they're not currently in the game, you're kind of stuck in a rock and a hard place. I failed that dungeon a couple of times just because when the enemies get near me, they shred me to pieces. I get all the injuries in the world. This feels so nice. I've been in this... Probably this is where I spent about 100 hours of the game time. At least 100 hours. I also take the lockpicks because someone said that if you use the lockpicks, you... guess what? You get more loot. If you don't use the lockpicks, you'll actually destroy the item. The item's inside, so it will count as a destroyed chest. Not as an open chest. So what? They upgraded this to a 2-skull mission after finishing the first ones? That seems a little excessive in my opinion. Why is that a... Let's not complain too much, otherwise we'll never get to the bottom of the game. Or to the end game. That's actually quite nicely positioned over there. Yeah, so playing as a mage is fun, but not in the beginning, especially if you don't want to take staves, because if you, I don't know, I guess they need to introduce alchemy as soon as possible so you can reset some of the character points, because you take a lot of stuff that is easy in the early game, it makes it easier in the early game, but it will make things harder in the end game, because you're not going to have enough points for everything. Ah, this is more like my zone. And saying that, we encounter a lot of banditos. We got a little bit of bleeding. Yeah, food. Food is always nice. Yeah, I guess I also need to lower my backfire damage. Let me see. So my magic power is 122, backfire chance is 15%. Yeah, generally I feel the sanity, yeah. Backfire chance is actually one of the biggest sources of damage for me, because you can take damage before the enemy arrives at you. So I was in that vampire dungeon and I backfired the spell and it broke my arm. It was quite hilarious. That naturally got me killed. Okay, so usual business. We just kill everyone and then finish the dungeon. That backfired as well. The chance to backfire is so high. I guess that's why I need the proper staff. Yeah, we're going to need a medical assistant just to help us with the backfires, because this is getting out of hand. We need more salves, not bandages. So whatever money you make from, you know, not repairing, you spend on medical supplies. I think that's going to be super useful. So I'll try using the crowbar to disarm the traps. So how much damage does this combo do? Nice. I'll try to use the combo as much as I can so we don't just run and shoot lightning at the enemy for 100 turns. They both count. I'm also avoiding, well, I guess I forgot to buy the staff from Breen, but I'm also avoiding to buy the staff because, well, I just need more damage, and melee damage is a good option as well. Okay, they like to play with their chains. I'll not bother with the charcoal stuff. I can get some charcoal from a few locations. Need to kill that hag. That's also quite dangerous. But this is more like my speed. Did I fumble again? I think I fumbled again. At this point I'm dealing more damage to myself than the enemies are dealing, which is kind of hilarious and annoying at the same time. I guess this is the main reason why I cannot do the tier 2 dungeons effectively. This actually frees up the crowbar for a lot of traps. That's actually impressive loot. How does that happen? And is there any reason not to destroy the doors? This is supposed to be an easy dungeon. Famous last words. Yeah, disarming the crowbar allows me to get a lot of basically free experience without risking anything. I guess that's still a pretty good item to sell. Oh, I should have waited a little bit. Okay, I need all of the medical supplies I can get, yeah. Yeah, the mage definitely has a lot more particular mechanics built into it. I guess it's also nice not having to rest every fight. The loot is not half bad considering how much I can get for it in green. Okay, so I have only one section left. Why is this enemy not moving? I'm going on the attack. Ouch, my leg. Okay, so I guess because we have more magical power, we're actually dealing more damage to ourselves. So I guess it's kind of a big trade back. To reduce that stance by a lot. Oh. Why are there so many of them? Okay, I was worried for a second. Oh, this is horrible. I need the proper stuff. Well, I guess I tried to find the witch heart, but I never could find it. Must be very well hidden for the public. Let's wait for the damage to dissipate a little bit. And the early dungeons have nothing in them, buckets and nonsense. The boss fights are 100% easier though. You can get to this point. What? I guess they attacked me. How rude of them. Again, another belt. Seems like the game would like to give me belts that have no reason to. Maybe, I don't know. Nah. Junk. Well, I completely finished the dungeon with all looting and stuff. Okay. Guess I can do a dungeon in about 10 minutes with this. Otherwise, it would probably take me 20 minutes. I'm not even joking. There was also a mod where you can simply click on the map and the character would move there, but I'm afraid of installing that one since it's a mod and not, you know, not something that I can use in game. Yeah, I don't think it works anyway. You could click on the map like that and it will make you walk there. It kind of begs the question, why are the developers not introducing stuff like this? I want to be able to click on the map and move to that direction. It would be more or less the same thing. My sentient morale will never be high with this character. Or at least not at this stage of the game. Alcad is interesting. It's so expensive for me right now. Wait, so the Breen official can only travel to certain places, if I understand this correctly. Oh yeah. I guess that's the problem, you never can find the stupid Breen official when you need them, so that's why I never really... Wait, what? I need to use that mechanic. This looks like the wagon that the official travels with. Who can give me the quest reward over here? Oh. Yeah, no. This is the official. So does he always sit around this place? Okay, so let's analyze this. So reputation gain for Osbrook was 320. And for Breen, it was 112. So they basically give you around 100 extra experience in Breen if you turn in the quest over here, but you get less experience in Osbrook. But it seems like it's worth it because I guess the max you can get is 400 and they just lower it by 80 and they put that 80 in green. I don't know, I guess it's an interesting mechanic. Kind of like the idea of it. What are you selling? What are you buying? Nothing. I just want the mushroom salad. I'll be going and then we'll rest in Osbrook a little bit. Yeah, because I don't know. There are so many moving parts to all of this because I saved the brewery. I got a huge hit to my Osbrook reputation, and I mean really huge, 600. So that means I need to do 2 contracts, and yeah, that's a lot. And also because of the dialogue choices to save the brewery, yeah, you know. And I'm not sure if I'll even buy the brew from there. Oh well, I guess we are learning, we are doing everything the right way. Let's sell all of this as well. I should also use my kale chops, I keep forgetting to use them. What can be in the potion? Ignition? Okay, that's something I can throw at my enemies. Okay, let's see how this contract will go. Okay, lesson learned. Don't insist too much on spell power because you don't need it in the beginning. It will actually kill you faster sometimes. Okay, one of the things I need to buy is better boots. That's for a skinning knife, but do I... Nah, I don't think I will hunt any animals very soon. Also, why am I using a staff? I guess I can use any other weapons. I should use a spear because it gives me some accuracy. And -2 fumble chance. Oh, but energy skill cost. Oh yeah, that's why I'm using that. Actually, it doesn't really matter, does it? No. So I'll get accuracy and counter and block chance. Yeah, why am I not using something else? Good question. I should probably buy another weapon, or maybe I'll find one. How easy to use the bow? See, the crossbow doesn't slap you back on the hand when you use it. I read that book. I read that book, but not this one. I knew something was missing, so I'll take that with me. Yeah, let's not forget to sell this random nonsense. I guess it's a bit of a waste to have them both in my inventory, both coin bags. As you can see, we're not really getting lucky with something else, so... So let's take more, and yeah, we'll need 2 splints per mission. I'm actually getting a lot more injured than I thought. I want better shoes. Hide boots. Dodge chance? Yeah, increase dodge chance. Okay, whatever. Seems like the peasant shoes are actually quite good as well. Anything else I can improve over there? I guess I can buy a net. That useful? Oh man, you're so limited in the beginning if you save the brewery. Now I understand why. I'm really starting to think that saving the brewery is one of the worst things you can do in the game. You get so massively nerfed. Oh, that's a healer staff. I guess I can use the healer staff because it has a backfire chance as opposed to my other stuff. I don't only lose free crushing damage and that's it. Come on. Nope. This is the stuff I need. I cannot believe I'm buying one of these staffs. I probably have seen it in enemy hands a million times. Too much inventory management. Okay, that works. Why does it feel so much harder to play the mage? It's because in a way it is much harder. Okay, let's put all of this stuff over there and then we'll go for the dungeon. I also got another power in willpower, another point in willpower. That will get on my nerves. I guess we're going to continue our streak of healthy eating. Good thing they made the pancakes last so much longer. Okay, so Electromancy, what can I unlock? Nothing at all. How much more do I need? I guess this is for level 10 for sure. No, it's actually level 12. That will actually make it much more interesting. Impulse. Resonance is good, but what does Impulse do? This is the thing that damages them. Oh well, too much reading, it's not good for me. I can also unlock something from here. The Seal of Power is amazing, this patient is kind of meh. Seal of Finesse. I guess it's useful, but it doesn't really give me more damage and that's why I'm not using it. Seal of Insight is great as well, but I need to reduce my backfire chance by a lot more. I guess it's just not a lot of options. Seal of Cleansing would also be nice. 27. Yeah, I think I might have misjudged how badly the backfire chances are hurting me. We have been injured enough. We have been basically slapping us on the face with the staff every time we cast a spell almost. Die. Tell me more. What is the reward? I need more. Heal, how much time do I have? That's enough, okay. Well, I guess it's still worth going with the cart. It's a little bit of a time skip. Yeah, it's worth it, I guess. Also, maybe I should look at the other traders if they have something interesting. Just food, what about you? Ah, he sells a sleeping bag. I'm not sure I want a sleeping bag. I think I should just keep my money. We'll need so much more money once we start getting into the caravan stuff. Definitely buy this stuff, otherwise you'll not have a fun experience. Yeah, at some point I think I was not even understanding what was damaging me. I thought it was the enemies, but nope, it was backfire chance. the most sadistic mages in the entire gaming world, StoneShard mages. It's kind of cruel that the game doesn't give you more information about this. I think it should be a little more clearly displayed. Did I forget? Look at this. I'm finding items that I could use on a melee character much better. How do I protect myself against archers? I guess the answer is I can't. Oh, and somehow we didn't get injured. Okay, let's finish the dungeon and then we'll do the looting. This is actually useful. What happened to my hand? I guess this is the main part of the mage gameplay. What happened? I cannot let this guy get close. Well, if you must go, then go. He's a very stubborn undead. Oh man, I hate this. Like it's so much when I just throw my lightning at the ground. That was better. I just have to remind myself that I have a few things I can use. That's a bad time to get hungry in the middle of battle. Oh, a garlic bread. I imagine someone will make a mod at some point saying that we'll get an exclamation mark on the food that will spoil in one day. I guess this is my tribute to the undead moldy bread. I mean, it still has the aroma of garlic bread, so they might enjoy the aroma. Probably the only thing that I'm afraid of right now in these dungeons is ghouls. Yeah. We're a sitting duck most of the time. I think we're alone. Come on, keep up. Yeah, the undead don't offer much resistance to the mages. Okay. Starting to understand how the game flows now with the mages. little bit upset how weak they are against the vampires. I think I made a mistake. Oh, I definitely made a mistake. Why did I go down here? I also should only use the skills when I can see the enemies. Maybe that's not really a requirement, okay. I guess we have to juggle the zombies now. Not as fun as it sounds. Really, game, really? What was that horde of enemies I just encountered? Okay, we're back, and this time I think I'm a little better prepared, or not better prepared, but a little better at my, you know, don't drink it, throw it. At my defense and my offense. Oh no, he summoned the skeleton next to me. What do you do? Wow, that's so stupid, and it's a maze skeleton. That was a bit cheesy. Come on, don't summon a maze skeleton next to me. I'm almost dead again. Run away! Run away! That will just make it so much harder for me. Wow, that was incredible. I guess this... I never really had a problem with the necromancers because they didn't seem too hard at first, but no, now... I guess the problem will be when they manage to have a lot of bodies on the field. Yeah, we have to dissipate their forces, otherwise if they are all in the same spot, they'll just chase me like that. And there's nothing I can do about it. It's your salad. Okay, so... it should just been a necromancer. Oh, that's such a good lineup for the necromancer. He has an archer and a mage with him over there. I don't have line of sight. My jolt failed. I guess I'll have to use whatever else I have. Out of mana? Really? What? Okay, let's fix that problem. This is not too bad. I just needed to be a little more careful with my... the way I take damage and the way I give out damage. And this time I didn't even have to use so many of my... Again we start with inventory management. So much of my healing items. Identifies mace, sword, shield, spear, bow, pendant. Better than that. This is exactly what I was looking for. So I just bought the staff, the healer staff, and then I get another healer staff which has 2 upgrades on it, and both of them are silly. I guess I sell it. What could... I'll have to use it anyway. Let's get to the fun part, which is looting. I guess now I have too many items with me and too much food. Well, I guess you basically bought the staff just for this single dungeon. Okay, so note to self, you cannot play as a mage without the healer staff because the backfire chance will just destroy you. I think I get about 20 damage when I misfire. I take 20 damage when I misfire. Let me see anything interesting over here. Nope. The horn is not worth picking up. Mace. That feels like... Yeah, it really feels like the melee characters have a huge advantage because they can get some crazy stuff from the Undead Dungeon. Equipment they could use, while the mage doesn't get anything it can use. I guess maybe a few rings and amulets. It's also nice that the coins have a jingle to them, otherwise it will be hard to hear them. Yeah, it's still annoying that the Undead Dungeons have so much loot compared to the Vampire one. I mean, if you compare what I got from the Vampire Dungeon to this one, it's miles apart. I mean, yeah, that was a tier 1 dungeon, but still. This is the treasure room, okay. Gold bits? Oh, the big one. Ah, just... Hourglass reminding me I don't have time because I have to go to work. Okay, but I just wanted to finish with the looting. Commoner dagger, yeah, this one over here. It's probably worth nothing. It just gives me magic resistance as opposed to accuracy. I guess I can sell the bow pendant, so that's why I'll not be taking it. I could keep this and sell the bow pendant though. Huh, that's actually a pretty good option. Yeah, let's replace them because at least this gives me some defensive options. The dodge and the crit avoidance and the magic resistance. Okay, that was pretty fun. See you next time. Bye bye.